Hey guys, it's Ray here from Tap Cancer Out. I'm at Easton Training Center, Boulder, with my professor, Professor Alex Huddleston. What would your words of advice or encouragement be to one of our competitors who, this is their first tournament, man? How do you cope with the nerves and how do you settle into a positive mindset?
I try to get people to look at a little longer timeline, you know? There's gonna be more tournaments, right? So if we can go into this tournament as an iterative process, leaning heavy on the process, can take a little bit of the pressure off of the outcome. Right? And now, man, I can go out there, I can have fun, I can try some new techniques, I can mine some data, and then this helps me for my next tournament, because I know that, again, it's an iterative process. I don't have to be tied to the outcome in any sort of way. I'm gonna get better regardless of the experience. Might as well enjoy it.
What is it, you play such a critical role in forging the culture at Easton Training Center. What is it about the culture that you guys have created that really just makes it so community oriented and just so special?
I'm a very small piece of a very large team, a much even larger community, you know? Okay. Everyone contributes to what makes Easton like what we are and who we are. I think our core value alignment with Tap Cancer Out is it makes such a natural fit, you know, for us having compassion. This is obviously an experience all of humanity has to deal with. Yeah. We felt this in our jiu-jitsu community like everyone else, and having a chance to be a part of this. Our kids really enjoy the tournament as well. Shout out to our kids program director, Jordan Shipman. He does a great job of getting the kids to understand what the tournament's all about, the vibe that you've created and cultivated at your community. Man, fits like a glove. We have a blast.
In your life, when has jiu-jitsu really been there for you? Can you think of an instance where, like, the community of jiu-jitsu, the flow state that's achieved through practicing jiu-jitsu, where, that was it was pretty solid for you? Yeah.
And for me, the community that I found in jiu-jitsu was really unique to my experience before that. I got somewhere that really encouraged me, held me accountable in a way that felt like I could try, like, in being empowered, you know? I don't know if I met anything like jiu-jitsu before, and that I can consistently continue to improve, like really leaning into that beginner's mindset. Jiu-jitsu takes me with that from the mats to the rest of my life, and I think having the community of jiu-jitsu where people are encouraging you to see the world in that way, it just goes from like, man, maybe empty to like boundless, So I would argue that jiu-jitsu and its community changed the way I see the rest of my life.
I appreciate that, Professor. Yeah, there's so many stories, and we have over 10,000 competitors annually.
Hey.
A global community of over 50,000 grapplers.
Wow.
And at the end of the day, we're kind of comprised of their stories, right? And we have people who will be joining us this year at our tournaments who are actively on treatment. We have caregivers who, they're caring for their child or their spouse who's undergoing treatment in the hospital, and they're 90 minutes away on the mats is a beautiful reprieve for them, right? And so it doesn't get any more real than this.
Wow.
And like the flow state, the sense of community that you spoke to, it's pretty powerful stuff, man. But just want to say one more time, thank you for everything that you've done for Tap Cancer Out, all your fellow professors and instructors at all the Easton Academies. It's a beautiful partnership, man, and we're super grateful.
Hey, thanks for having us, my friend.